I can't help but smile.
Tonight on The Rock Report, how would you like to be checking out some brand new music and at the same time helping Down Syndrome Ireland? Now, maybe you saw and heard these guys performing on TV3's morning show over the last couple of days. Ronan McQuillian is here from The Enemies. Who are ye? What do you do? And what's the story?
We are The Enemies. We're based in Drogheda. We're a rock band. We've been around for about 10 years, but in the last 3 years, we've decided to become an original band. We sat down, we started writing, we got into the studio and we started recording. And we released an EP 2 years ago. The response was great. And, as independent artists, it's sometimes hard to get funding together. So we've been working for the last 2 years on our debut album. And we're looking at an August release this year.
Tough slog at the minute, isn't it?
It is a tough slog, but it's very, very enjoyable.
Yeah.
And, in these recessional times, we don't really have a whole lot else to be doing. So it's great to be able to, create and be in the studio and record it.
The debut album is going to be called Sounds Big on the Radio, which
That's right,
is a title I absolutely love. Why do you think
like
we
that?
still have an obsession with, that sounds great in the radio?
I think it's a lot to do with when you're driving along and you're listening to something and you know that there's hundreds, maybe thousands of people listening to the same thing at the same time. And that's, it makes the song and it makes music even bigger again, because so many people, or you're hitting so many people in one audience at the same time.
Have you guys had to change things, do you think, over the last sort of 10 years? Going from what you did to now being an originals band, have you changed style and whatnot?
Yeah, we used to kind of do a lot of, the America and, the band and stuff like that when we sang. So we learned a trade doing harmonies and stuff like that. Yeah. And when myself and Jonathan in the band started to write together, we a lot of those elements came out again. A lot of harmonies, very Beatlesque and very kind of pop and commercial. So we never kind of set out to be any one particular genre. But what we have now is a very pop rock orientated album. The
first single off the album is called Smile, and This is where it gets interesting. You've decided to do all of this in aid of Down Syndrome Ireland.
Yes, it's a charity that's just very close to us. We've seen.
Why, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, it's one of them things. We all know somebody with a family who have a member who's Down syndrome, and the joy that brings. And then we've also seen the heartache that can bring, and the health difficulties. And we just we wanted to do something to give back to them. What we're trying to do is we need people to download the single. That's the main thing. Get the song downloaded, and it's only 99 cents. All the proceeds are going to Down Syndrome Ireland. And, if enough people buy it, it'll probably appear in the Irish charts, which would be great. A little bit of publicity for us. But it also means then the radio stations will start playing it, and that's, more people will buy it, and that's what it's all about.
Which will eventually lead to Sounds Big on the Radio being an absolute reality. That's the name of the forthcoming debut album from The Enemies. And where can we find out much more about you, and where can we go to? Just iTunes, right, to download?
iTunes, Amazon, any of the digital download sites are carrying the single. So if you go to theenemiesmusic.com, and you can find it on the website.
Ronan McQuillian, lead singer with the band. Good luck with everything.
Thanks a million, Marty. Cheers.